Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Tribe have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Fernando Romero will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off tonight for
the Indians, Kazuhito Tanaka, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Ready now, Jake Taylor entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, and how about this rookie taking the league by storm? It's crazy that he's had such a huge impact in only his first year in the majors. He might turn out to be a very special player.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Garnett has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
In now for Cleveland, Don Barry, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Ortega takes it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Rube Baker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rube Baker. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Garnett is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. It's the Tribe 0. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. Rick Vaughn, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit. Into the box now, Francisco Ortega. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Twins, the shortstop, Francisco
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Prince Nelson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to left field. Tanaka going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Pedro Serrano. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Now here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harris going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Willie Hayes. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Salter sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
The shortstop.
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Roger Doran. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Doran, the runner at second with one away. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Garnett moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Man at second here with two away. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
This is line to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Up next for Cleveland.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Settling in now, Kazuhito Tanaka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Well, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor moving under it, Salter, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Alexander O'Neill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The catcher,
first pitch coming, here it is. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team
Batting
right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Up next for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys.
Batting
That's
sixth.
5 batters faced,
second baseman.
4 strikeouts.
Morris.
That's going to be a tough pace to keep
Yay.
up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Morris Day. Popped him up. Doran is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Don Barry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Salter ranging back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Pedro Serrano.
So striding forward now, Pedro Serrano. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Willie Hayes.
Willie Hayes.
Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Stepping in, Roger Doran. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Jose Ramirez. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garnett is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Calvin Harris. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
The right fielder.
Not much going on
Calvin
offensively so far for
Harris.
these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. The next twin up, Craig Charles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Smoke toward third. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Indians on top, 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He pulls this one into right. Harris is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Kazuhito Tanaka. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Harris has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 7, Jake Taylor.
Stepping into the box, Jake Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Garnett is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Ortega back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Prince Nelson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, center fielder, John Salter.
Standing in, Sean Salter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Salter is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now, Don Barry. He singled his last time
the first
up.
baseman, Don Barry.
First offering on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Salter ranging back onto the patio and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that's home run number 64 on the season as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now
standing in now, Rube Baker.
Rube Baker.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Garnett. One away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pedro Serrano.
Digging in once again, Pedro Serrano. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Willie Hayes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Gilmartin,
your
a
attention,
6'2" left-hander,
Now
jogs in to
pitching for
take
the
over
Twins,
on the hill.
number 63, Sean Gilmartin.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's going to get down out there. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away.
Now
and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that line.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Gilmartin, the former Baltimore Oriole. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Second baseman.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Scooter Gennett. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The catcher.
All right, thanks,
number
Heidi.
84.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alexander O'Neill. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Baker over to his left. 1 down.
The left
So
fielder,
another
number
exceptional
25.
effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here,
Garnett.
as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Kevin Garnett. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Taylor on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Minnesota.
A look at our line
the
score to
second
this
baseman,
point, and I'm almost
Morris.
certainly jinxing
Yay.
things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now batting, Morris Day. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kazuhito Tanaka. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 57 thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
The right field.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor.
Taylor.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, B-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the
Now
ground ball for the first
catcher,
out.
Rube Baker.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Rube Baker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick
center
again,
fielder,
D-Row.
number
That
13.
extends his hitting streak
Pedro.
to 9 games.
Yeah, he's
Gerardo.
leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Pedro Serrano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Day ranges to his right, and that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Willie Hayes.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Hayes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Calvin Harris. He's 0
Leading
for
up
1 thus
for the
far.
Twins,
He's ready.
the
Here's
right
the
fielder,
first offering.
Calvin
And it's
Harris.
fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we
Up
check
next
out
for
the league
Minnesota,
leaderboard for team
third
ERA.
baseman,
And you can
Greg
see that this staff currently
Joe.
leads the AL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Charles. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dante McIntyre.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dante McIntyre. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tanaka has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your
Kelvin
attention,
Herrera
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for
as
the
he'll try to
Twins,
keep the deficit right
number
where it is.
41, Kelvin Herrera.
Roger Doran will be the first
Leading
one
off
to greet him
Indians,
here as he'll be forced to
the
turn
shortstop,
around and hit from the left side now.
Roger Doran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To his left, Ortega. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's gone just 2 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Kazuhito Tanaka.
So standing in, Kazuhito Tanaka. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Salter racing back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The batter, the right fielder, Jake Taylor.
Into the box, Jake Taylor. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning.
So
they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Cleveland's out in front, 11-0. And now back to the leadoff spot for the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Ortega.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The
so
first
he's still got
number
his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now in the box, Prince Nelson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Serrano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Salter.
So digging in now, Sean Salter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready for another chance? Don Berry. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Don Berry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Salter has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter. The catcher.
Look here at our starter comparison.
Baker.
And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rube Baker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, Zero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
In now, Pedro Serrano as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Harris is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Hayes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 11-0. Digging in to try it again, Alexander O'Neill. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds it 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Pretty simple way
Now
to start
batting,
the 8th
left
inning out.
fielder.
A ground ball.
Kevin
And he's 5 outs
Garnett.
away from a no-no.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Garnett. Pitch on the way. Right there for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Morris Day.
Ready once again, Morris Day. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. At the plate, Roger Doran. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Roger Doran.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Scooter.
So coming
Jeanette.
to the plate, Scooter Jeanette. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Kazuhito Tanaka.
Comes on to
Your
pitch now,
attention,
hoping
please.
for better results than
Now
the
pitching
other
for the
arms
Twins.
that they've run out there in this
Number
one.
38, Blake Parker.
Kazuhito Tanaka will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Jeanette leads off second with one gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The right fielder, number 7, Jake Taylor.
Stepping in now, Jake Taylor.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, John Barry.
Digging in, Don Barry. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garnett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Tribe lead this one 14-0. Into the box, Calvin Harris
for the
starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Into the box now, Craig Charles. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Jeanette has it for 1. On the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he
now
ever upended at second base.
Dante.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Now at the plate, Dante McIntyre. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Tanaka going back on it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box, Francisco
Ortega.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
14-1 the final tally here. Cleveland set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Rick Vaughn records his 18th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Fernando Romero permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
3
Have
hours
a good
and
night,
55
everybody.
minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.